Good morning, first graders, and welcome to week 4 of our art lessons. Today, we're going to use some shapes to create a collage of a house. And here are our shapes that we're going to use. These are called geometric shapes. They are circle, triangle, rectangle, and square. There are other kinds of shapes that we'll do next week, but first we'll just do these kind of geometric shapes. There's also one called the trapezoid. Look at that, that's a trapezoid. Then we also have another one that looks like a diamond shape. That's called a rhombus. Okay, so we're going to take those shapes, cut them out from pieces of paper, and create our house collage. We're going to do the door and the windows and the roof, and then maybe we'll have time for the grass. Next week, then I will introduce you to shapes that don't look like geometric shapes. This is kind of like a bumpy shape. That's not like the shapes we're going to use today, but I'll explain those kind of free-form shapes next week. All right, so here we're going to start our project by getting a white piece of paper. Okay, here's my white piece of paper, and I think I'm going to get your paper, construction paper, and what we're going to do here is do a rectangle house. We're going to do our big house first. So you take your piece of construction paper and you fold it, you hold it up and down like this, and you fold it up so that the corners are touching the corners, just like that. You see? Not like this. Not like this, but the corners have to be touching. Then you spread it out and flatten it out. Easy peasy. Then we turn our paper so it's up and down again, and we do it again. Fold it up and make sure the corners are touching. You can slow down this video or pause it anytime, okay? Because I know I'm going to go fast. Then, after you finish, you open it up and you have 4 rectangles. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only need one for my house, so I'm going to take my scissors and cut on the folded line my first rectangle. Do, 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 do. Ha! Perfect. All right. Then I'm going to place it in the middle of my paper and get my glue. And I know there's purple on here, but it disappears. And then you go ahead and glue your rectangle, just like this. Okay, put your top back on so the glue doesn't dry out. And then you're going to flip it and glue it in the middle of this white piece of paper. There. All right. Now I need a roof. So I'm going to pick, I think I'm going to put a red roof together. No, maybe not. I think I'm going to do a pink roof. Okay, so I got my roof paper. Uh-oh, that's way too big. How do I get a good roof? Well, do you remember how we folded our paper? Do the same thing. Make sure the corners are touching. And then we're going to turn it and lift it up. Remember, you can pause the video to catch up with me anytime you want. Here we go. And I open it up and cut out my roof rectangle for now, because we're going to turn it into a triangle. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. All right, I've got my roof rectangle. Doesn't look like a roof yet. Now I'm going to place it on top of my other rectangle so it's the same all the way across. I'm taking my marker and I'm going to put a dot in the middle. Is this the middle? No. Is this the middle? Nope. Is this the middle? Yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to draw a line from the dot to the corner pointer. From the dot to the corner. Look at that. It's almost a roof now. Then I'm going to take my scissors and cut this triangle. Now I've turned my rectangle into a triangle. Look at that. That is wonderful, and it fits perfectly. But maybe I want to do the trapezoid. It's so easy to do a trapezoid because some roofs do look like that. This is a trapezoid. So look at this. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I'm going to. I'm going to cut off the top. There we go. Yeah, that's nice. Getting my glue ready. And I'm going to put glue on my roof, my trapezoid. And I'm going to flip it over and glue it down to my house. Easy peasy. Okay, now I'm going to cut out some doors and stuff. Well, look at this. These pieces of paper have corners already. So I can just cut my doors like this way and that way. Look at that. There's my door. I'm going to put some glue on it and then put it here in the middle. And then look at that. The same way I did my doors, I did windows. Here's a big piece of paper, but look, the window is almost like this. So I'm going to go this way and that way. There we go. So easy to make square windows. There's a square. So we used all kinds of shapes so far. Rectangle, baby rectangle, trapezoid, and a square. Boy, they do help us build a house. Okay, now I think this is a lot of work already. So let's just do our grass and wait until next week for part 2, okay? So here's my big grass piece of paper, and I need a long rectangle. It's just the same size as my paper, so I'm just going to cut it. If it cuts too short, then you may have to do 2 pieces. And then I'm going to make grass like this. It looks so easy, but it's not. Did you ever do grass by just taking your scissors? See if you can see me very up close. And just cut grass. Cut, 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 cut. Just like that. I'm going to go all the way down and not stop. Not like this and then 2 more. Very close together. The more close together you do it, the more it looks like grass. So here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Then I'm going to glue it down on one side. Look at that. And flip it over for my grass. So easy. There we go. That's a lot of work already. If you are all done and want to make a circle for your sun, you can go ahead and do that as extra, okay? But otherwise, just stop right there. Here, I'm going to put a sun. Why not? I had the yellow. And then you're going to put your name on it. I'm going to put Mrs. Story. And then I'm going to save it, let it dry, and save it for next week. Okay? Good luck with your house. Like I said, pause the video when you need to. Go back and try to do it again. And next week will be part 2 of our house lesson. All right? Have a good week. Bye-bye.